Hello, ladies and germs. It's Joker here once again with a Redstone tutorial for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, Windows 10 Edition, Pocket Edition, whatever you want to call it. And today's tutorial is a water elevator, completely automatic as well. And when I say automatic, like no matter where you are, top or bottom, you can change whichever block round just using a very simple block swapper. So then up we go, and we're at the top. We want to go back down, press this button, wait for it to change. This does take a second, and then just walk back out. It is really that simple. And all this is a, and many of you may have already seen this, a standard block swapper with 2 ticks of delay. Don't forget your redstone does just here. Unfortunately, you do have to place blocks all the way around your soul sand and your magma block, because if you don't, you're going to have water come out everywhere. But this is a very small design. I have seen smaller, but it all depends on how much room you've got. If you've got the width room, then do it like this. If you don't have the width room, this redstone line here can actually be brought out to the back here and bring it out. But anyway, I think I'll stop rambling now and let's get on with today's tutorial. Okay, ladies and germs, you are going to need for this build at least a stack of blocks to put your redstone on. About 18 redstone and about 18 redstone torches. The reason I say about is because depending on how big you're making it, depends on how big how much redstone you're going to need. You will need 3 redstone repeaters, you will need 2 buttons, you will need 2 normal pistons and 1 sticky piston. Of course, you're going to need your magma block and your soul sand. Whichever block you're using for the outside of the lift, you will need. Again, that all depends on how you're going to build your design, but let's not worry too much about it just yet. Let's get the redstone done. So you need a 5x4 area, middle block up front here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, middle block. Come up 1 block and place another. You can now remove that bottom block. You want a block on either side. And then these are temporary blocks just here. Place 1 on top and remove that block. Same the other side. You then want to grab hold of your normal pistons and place 1 there. So diagonal to that block there, and same over here. Grab your repeaters and put them going into these blocks on 2 ticks each. You want your redstone dust on top. Now grab your sticky piston and place it facing up on the side of this block. And then place 1 above it. You can then remove that bottom piston there. Right, so now I would get your torches and your magma and soul sand. Put the soul sand, magma and then the soul sand there. What have I done with the torches? So place 1 torch there in the middle. Place 1 torch there, 1 torch there, and if you want to test if the system works, you can literally just remove 1 of these, place it back there and put a button there, and it should swap every time. Wonderful. Be aware that if these aren't on 2 ticks, I have found that sometimes it won't switch the block, but that does seem to have rectified it. Anyway, I'm going to put it on 2 ticks just in case. So now you want to get your building blocks and make your first platform around here, and then come underneath the design and make sure anywhere that looks like water will be able to escape, make sure it's covered. Now, don't worry about these two spaces here. We'll be using those very shortly. So let me just build the design up. We're not going to go too crazy with this. Because I do have to put all the water in. Ooh. And do the front. Now I'd leave those blocks there unless you're going to use the kelp trick of flowing water and just use one block. I'd still leave it there anyway. So now all the walls and everything are in. You want to find where you're going to place your button, which I would put it either there or there. If you place it either on this one or this one, you'll find that it will open your door when you don't want it to. You want to come here, place a block with redstone dust and a torch on this side. Oh, remove that block just there because you will create a... I don't actually know why that's there. You don't need it. Sorry, my recovery drive is telling me that it's full. You want to place a block where either your soul sand or this arm is sticking out, depending on how you've set this system up. You then want a torch on there, and then you want to bring it down again once more, and place redstone and a torch. Don't put it here because you'll find that it will update this piston and it won't work properly. So next thing, you need to come to the very top and place in the wall for where your button will go. Let's say we're going to just place it there. So come to the back of there, place your block with your redstone on, and you want a redstone torch there. And then you just go 1, 2 off the bottom of that. Redstone there, torch there. And then you can come down 2 again. I don't need to come off that. There. Redstone dust, torch, and now you just keep doing that until it comes down to the bottom. So redstone dust, torch, redstone dust, torch, redstone dust, and I would place your torch just there. As you can see, both are off at the moment, so you then want to bring this down. You want a redstone dust there and a torch there. Now I didn't come across this problem in the original design, but we will work with it. What did that just do? Oh, okay, it's unpowered it. Okay, not a problem. If this does happen, remove this block and remove this block. You then want to come up like so and up again. Bring your redstone dust over like so. And that should do the trick. Let me just check when I hit this button. Yep. And it should do the same again. Yep. It all depends on how tall you make it. You will either end up with this type of setup here, or if I go over here, you'll end up with something that looks like this, where your redstone dust on one of these two here are on and the other one is off. You just place a torch going into that redstone there and just bring that redstone down to your repeater. It's really that simple. Now, the only thing that you do need to do, and I am going to place in these blocks again, grab a water bucket when I can find it. Thank you very much. And I would go from bottom to top. Now you want to just make one very quick sweep around just to make sure that when you press this button the water isn't going to come out everywhere, and you want to make sure you... Oh, that was lucky. I actually did think that was going to wash that away. And just place a door or signs or something that will stop the water coming out. So get in. And we're up. And press the button. See it switch. Jump in the water. And off you go. It is really that simple. And then say you, oh, I want to go back up. You just press this button. It will swap the block again for you. And up we go. And then if you really, really, really wanted to get clever about it, you could even put a piece of string there with an observer there with a piston with a slime block here. But then this would all have to be obsidian. So it all depends on how much work you want to do for yourself. But it really is that simple. But anyway, ladies and germs, before I finish this episode, I just want to let you know that I am now doing a Let's Play on Minecraft. We are building a Bruce Wayne Manor styled build. Now, the house design that I'm going for is actually on a real house design. Slightly modified so I can put as much redstone in it as I possibly can. I want hidden passages all over the place. I'm working on a hidden bookshelf Batman slidey pole thing from the 1966 Batman. And then we will have a cave, and then all our farms directly under that cave with a beacon going all the way through. Oh, and it's all based around one slime chunk. But that episode, the episode 0 is already out. Episode 1 will be releasing about the 15th of August. I think I've set it for a Wednesday. That may be moving to a Monday if I can get all 5 episodes recorded and done beforehand. But anyway, ladies and germs, that is all the time I have for today. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button for me. And if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. But I've been Joker, and I will see you in a mini money mo. Ta-ta for now.